Oh, we've got a weep nitty bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and looks like the video froze and is not working very well. I'm trying something new. We're here to build Lego Optimus Prime. The box is here, and I've got bags out, and I'm using a new service called StreamYard, but I am trying to, stream using OBS to create the image so we can go to nice views like this. But this also allows me to bring up comments. Hello, Oktar. Hello, Prime Master. Hello, Grand Galvatron. Hello, Joseph Trujillo. Larkin's Lair. Yeah, it's been killing me not building this thing. So we're trying this out, and this also allows friends to join. So it's kind of a test, and if it doesn't quite work out, then I'll figure something else out. And I've got a backup plan, basically, is what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and come over here. And yes, I don't have music. I hope that's okay with everybody. I didn't really get it planned. I mean, if it's too weird being silent, I can go ahead and just fire up the game and have that just play music in the background like we usually do. But we got the instructions, and got some nice story going on. And we looked at this during the last stream, but I figured it's appropriate to do it during this one too, since we're talking about this. He's got his tech specs here, some nice artwork, and the guy who designed it, accessories that are coming. And this is the important page here. So my guess as far as how long it's actually going to take to build this is probably 4 to 5 hours, although I've heard some people take it as long as 6. I expect it probably to take longer because I'm streaming and talking with you guys and stuff like that. And they've got it nicely separated into basically 3 stages. So what I'm planning on doing is we'll see how the time goes. But building bags 1, 2, 3 to get us basically the torso and the upper legs tonight. And come back tomorrow. We'll do bags 4, 5, and 6 to get the lower legs. And Wednesday, 7, 8, 9, 10 to finish him off and do all of the accessories, which you can't quite see down here from the glare. So that's kind of the plan. And like I said, we'll see how we go. It does come with, you got your usual bags. There's 1, 2, 3, and there's 10 bags. There's actually 2 for step 5, and a bag of tires. So I've got that out because it looks like we're going to be using 2 tires during this this stream for the first 3. So you guys are saying it's glitching? Yeah, it does look like it's a little blurry over there, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, if this doesn't really doesn't work out at all, then I'll go back to the normal way tomorrow. But figured we'd give it a shot. So, and it does come with a little sticker sheet. So there are some stickers. This is like a big plaque that you can see there, and I think 4 extra stickers that they have you put on. I'm pretty sure they put tampographs on some of the parts, but not these for some reason. We'll just set this aside somewhere for now. Babish Tiger, how's it going, my friend? And so basically the way that I do this, I'll pull the instruction book closer to me and do the build in front of the camera, is I take the bags, and I've got a nice little bucket here that keeps all the parts together. It's an old candy bucket that my parents brought back from a visit over to the United Kingdom. It had a bunch of good candies in here. But they finished them off, and I'm like, this is actually a pretty nice bucket for building Legos. So that's what I'm going to do. So get ready for some plastic bag ASMR and some brick shuffling, because unlike some people, I don't do that whole knolling thing and setting them out ahead of time. I kind of like the poking around. About the only thing that I do, and it doesn't really need it on this one, is if there's any like particularly large pieces, then I will take those out and set them aside because it makes it harder to find the really small pieces. But this one doesn't have any particularly large pieces in it, so we'll just go ahead and go with that. And I'll put these other two off to the side. And we start by taking out the brick separator. Hopefully we won't need that at all during this. I've got so many of those. If you buy a lot of Lego sets, you probably got a ton of them. And let's see. There we go. First step for Optimus Prime. I'm not going to draw out every step. But there we go. All right, so next we need a couple of these little things. Larkin after some ASMR. How do I do this comment thing? Let's get it really good for you. Complicated? Yeah, it's 1,500 something pieces. Let me see. What do we got here? 1,508 pieces. It's kind of unfortunate it doesn't have 1,984 pieces. They managed to pull that off for the Saturn V rocket set. The Saturn V rocket set has 1969 pieces because that was when they launched the first one. So I thought that was pretty cool that they managed to pull that off. But I guess this was the best they could do. I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable, Kato. If you really want to be uncomfortable, you could join, but yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to stay away. I'll need to keep looking over at the studio occasionally just in case any of you guys join up. It's not a requirement, but it's there in case y'all want to. I just wanted to kind of try out the StreamYard, put it up there, and just because I do want to do more streams like with friends, group streams over here on this channel, and talking about whatever that we end up talking about. Doesn't have to be this one. Let's see. Red Alert, how's it going? Good to see you. It does seem awfully quiet without the music going, doesn't it? Let me see if I can get that going. Bear with me one moment. Should I put this up for now? Oh, come on. Don't tell me that's not working. I guess I must not have that on this stream. I was going to put up the technical difficulties thing, but yeah, didn't work. Like I said, first time doing some things, doing this format, and I guess I missed a couple steps. I've got to turn the music back on. Actually, I can turn the sound effects off because we don't need to listen to the sound effects. I'm getting there. We've made it this far before we had a sidetrack for anybody here. See, they always got a Lego Optimus yesterday. Already got bags 1 to 3 done. Yep, that's what we're aiming for right now. We're hoping to get right there to where you're at, getting bags 1 to 3 done during the stream. We'll pick up the next couple days. Okay, so you guys hearing music now? I've got it in my ears. I'm not sure if you guys are getting it. Everything is fine. No? Might have to adjust my audio. Okay, you should probably hear me now, but probably the music went away. Well, you should be able to hear me now, but probably no music. And unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure why that's not going out. Oh, here, let me check one more thing. Yeah, I wanted to do a test stream before we did this. And oh, that's just the input to that. Well, I think I know how to fix it, but it's going to take too long during the stream. And let me just make sure we got the okay. So you are hearing me. I think I know how to fix it, but I don't want to take up the time during the stream. So I'll get it set for tomorrow. So this is the test stream anyway. So I mean, that's how you know it's live. You know, all things must go wrong. So where is the? Let's go back over here. So that's you know I should almost have this up in the corner for everything. In fact, it's not even on this slide that I or this view here. So I need to add that there. Oh, thank you, Oktar. I do appreciate that. Yeah. So Red Alert said this is the test stream. I do like how I've been watching. You know, you guys have seen the StreamYard on like Larkins and Patriot Primes and everybody's channels doing that. I do like how you can highlight the comments. I do always tend to read the ones that I talk and that when they show up on the screen. But I do like being able to highlight them on the screen too. So back to the build. We're getting sidetracked again. See, this is why I said it. You know, should be able to get it done in 4 or 5 hours probably. But doing this, I mean, we're already taking so much longer. But hey, it's fun, right? Okay, so this is what we built, and this goes over here somehow. Put it up like that, and there we go. So, and my guess is, can you guys guess what's next? That's right. We're going to build the other side. All right. So it doesn't take being a Lego expert to figure that out. And I make no claims to be one of those. Do have quite a bit of experience, though. I've built quite a few Lego sets in my time, including recently. I've just kind of come to love building Legos. It's kind of relaxing, you know? And there's that. Put that over here, and boom, we're rolling. I have not played that, Smarty Dog. I have not. Oh, good. We get to use these now. They go here and there, and that solidifies that connection. Oh, didn't want to do that yet because this piece slides up in here. I could probably do that without taking it out. Sometimes I just look at the final picture instead of all the step-by-step instructions, and it usually causes me to have to go back. Luckily, I was able to pull that little maneuver off without too much trouble. See, it's telling me you're supposed to put that little angled piece there on first, but I was able to sneak it in there. This goes here. Yeah, that would have worked. There we go. Next one. These these go along here. Speaking of games, have I played Transformers Devastation? Indeed, I have. It's been a while. I thought that game was a lot of fun. The graphics were amazing, or at least my memory of them are amazing. I wonder if I went back and played it again, if I would still think it was. Well, let's go ahead and do this one. That's not the one I need. That is. Nope. Pieces. There's one that I need. Spin it around. No. It's in here somewhere. There's one. I'm going to go ahead and put these on. Let's see. Find it so surreal this is even a thing. I was really going back and forth on whether I wanted to do this or not. And I decided, what the heck? Let's give it a try. I just hope. Oh, see, I quit looking for it and it just popped up. It's in the top right corner, says red alert. And you know what? You were right. I don't know if you're joking or serious, but that's exactly where it was. So that goes here. That's there. A couple of these go together. Top right corner of a round bucket. Gearshift says, couldn't get my hands on this, but I got the McLaren Senna GTR Technic working on that. Very cool. I don't really have a lot of Technic. I do have Technic Jeep Rubicon, I think it is. I haven't built it yet. I mostly got that because I had a free thing from the VIP points that I wanted to ship out, and I was like, yeah, I got a Jeep, and so so I got that. That's on my backlog. I'll get to it at some point. I've been saying that about Voltron for about 3 years now, running. I'll get to it at some point. My original intention was to build that Voltron just like this, and that one actually works well for a multiple stream kind of deal too, with 5 lions. Maybe if this goes well, we'll do that at some point. Generally, I like just kind of relaxing out on my easy chair and building Legos with something on the TV. I'll pull up something on Netflix or whatever other streaming service, but it's always something that I've seen, because when I'm busy building Legos, I'm not paying too much attention to what's happening on the TV. So I can't ever watch something new because I will completely miss important parts of whatever's on the TV. So I do the same thing if I'm building model kits. So that's when I go and watch a lot of the, I go watch the Transformers movies over again, or I'll put, I don't know, Community on, or Parks and Recreation, all stuff that I've seen before that I really like and probably can recite, from my from memory, but I figured let's go and have some fun on stream. There's the other one. It's coming together right now. Somebody has to sing. Yeah, I'm not much of a singer, but that's about the most of the singing that you'll get from me right there. So, all right. There we go. Those are... There it is. Those go here. Thank you. Appreciate the support, guys. We got some clear pieces going in here. And we're closing them up. Still not quite sure what part of this we're working on exactly just yet. Clearly some part of the chest area, but what exactly is it? Or is it oriented like this towards you, or is that the front? Or still not quite entirely sure what this is. I think this is the front, and then this is probably where they're going to hang the bottom part of the grill and all that stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or maybe this is the front, and you can still hang the grill, and then that's what it is. These two hinge pieces here, those are probably for his windows that you open up into whatchamacallit, the matrix. The matrix is probably going to sit in here. Oh, hey, look, we have our first guest ever on my channel.
Hey, Hoist. Figure you're testing. You need to test with somebody on, right?
That's right. Let me see how this will work in the trying some things out.
I was gonna build my Prime 2, but yeah, my desk is a mess. See?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's what my desk usually looks like. You should see off camera.
This is, and I'm like, should I join Hoist and build mines at the same time? I'm like, I don't want to clean my desk.
That would actually be pretty cool if we catch up tonight. You can come in tomorrow and we'll.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to catch up. You're trying to do part 1 or phase 1?
I'm doing bags 1 through 3. If you've seen the instructions, so they kind of are split into 3 sections. So I plan to do bags 1 through 3 tonight, and start 4, 5, and 6. I think tomorrow. So
I gotta tell you, man.
Yeah, if you catch up, we'll race.
Oh, okay. No, sounds good, man. But I tell you, the instruction book actually impressed me. I thought it was just gonna be regular instructions. And it actually, well, I don't know. I think this is the first time I've actually bought a premium Lego product. You know what I mean? Something that's not off the shelf kind of Lego. So do they do that like with the other ones?
Yeah, any of the like this. I don't know if they branded it as that, but they have a whole ideas line. Mm-hmm. And the first set part of the instructions is usually kind of telling you about the background of it.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed. It's pretty well made. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Lego instructions are the best instructions.
Yeah, I heard they patented that numbering system. No other. That's why Mega Bloks can't put them in bags with numbers.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's It's a
It
really
wouldn't
cool set.
surprise me. I mean, it's really helpful doing that. In
Oh
fact,
yeah,
I recently tore down a fairly large build, one of the Christmas villages, because I needed the room.
Mhm.
And I was careful to tear it down in reverse instructions order, and I rebagged them in Ziplocs and numbered them
Wow.
because
Okay,
it's.
that
I
is
mean, it
some
took a while.
dedication, man.
It took a while to tear it down, but I do plan to rebuild it at some point, and it is so much easier to build when you only have to sift through a single bag at a time instead
Oh
of
man,
like the 2,000 pieces or whatever.
that how long did it take you to do that, man? That's I can imagine
It
it's probably longer than to do that than to build it.
it was about half the time to build it.
Oh
Yeah,
really? Oh,
it was about 4 or 5 hours to build it, and I took it apart in probably little over 2 hours.
cool, man. That
So yeah, it definitely took longer to tear down than you would have if you just kind of ripped it all apart. But it went relatively quick,
cool.
and it definitely set myself up for the future.
So, I was just thinking like with these Lego Transformers, you know what line I'd love to see them do in Lego is the architect line.
The architect?
Autobot City, like where they have the small
Oh,
mini
the arc.
New York City small mini White House and all that stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah. I actually I haven't built it yet, but I did get a set of Paris.
Oh,
I was
nice.
planning to go to France at some point, but so I thought it'd be cool to build Paris.
I've been always eyeing the Singapore one. I thought that one looks pretty cool.
That one does look impressive, yes.
So,
But yeah, I
but
hear what you're saying. In a similar vein, but build like the Ark.
the Ark or Autobot City on Earth,
Yeah.
or even the undersea base for the
Yep.
Decepticons, Space Bridge. I mean, because you could
Yeah.
have sets of multiple sizes, right?
Yeah.
Fortress Maximus, even just the cities in that mode, like a Lego Architect series with Omega Supreme in Rocket Base.
Oh my goodness.
I'd buy that.
I'd buy anything late crossover Lego and Transformers. Are you kidding me?
I mean, like they don't even have to go as far as make them transform like this Prime, but imagine a Metroplex or Fort Max, Scorponok, any of the Titans in their city modes, and then
That would be amazing.
if you could join them all together.
Yeah, or you know what else would be cool is I don't know, have you seen those Star Wars diorama sets?
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
I
look
actually
cool
got
because
all
they're
three of them and built them. They are so fun. I would love to see Transformers dioramas.
Is that the Death Star set? Is that three of them?
Yeah, there's like the trench run and the bog on Dagobah and the trash compactor. Yeah,
oh, cool.
Very cool sets.
I mean, there's got to be somebody who's very imaginative that made some plans for them online and maybe can copy them.
Well, some of these things, I don't know about Optimus Prime, but some of these sets are done by fans, and they build a thing and they submit it to Lego. There's a whole process that they go through, and it can be voted on.
Voting.
And sometimes they actually turn into real sets.
Isn't that how Voltron came about? I believe.
Yes, yeah, that's how Voltron came about. There's a Winnie the Pooh set.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. It's yeah. So I don't know how if Optimus Prime, probably not. But they'll submit it if they like it, and they can go talk to the license holder. And if the license holder is okay with it, and gets paid appropriately, I'm sure, then it can actually become a real thing. And the person who submitted it, gets a few sets, and they get like 5 or 10% of all the profits.
Wow, I didn't know Lego went that far. I thought it'd probably be just bragging rights. I'd probably be happy with just bragging rights.
They probably would be, but no, they actually get a percentage of the profits. I don't know the actual number because, like I said, I'm not that creative. I'm not going to be doing it myself. But I was, the fact that they get anything at all other than just, hey, here's a set for you. Which, why would they need that? They built it already.
No, that is cool. I don't know. Part of me feels like this Prime is probably gonna be like a one-off though. Like I don't know.
I have
I
a
mean,
feeling
like
this will be
even the
one-offs
Voltron
too.
was a one-off, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just destroyed a village, you monster. I have three. I have three Christmas villages. One was a gingerbread house. One's like an elf village, and then one's just like a normal house. I took down the gingerbread house because I had to make room for Boba Fett's throne room, guys. Come on.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
always about
rebuild the
making.
Christmas village in December. Yeah, that might be fun. They'll
There you
probably
go.
have a new one. They've been doing a one every year. So
Do you do the advent calendar Lego things?
yeah, I've done the Star Wars one the last couple years. I actually kind of that was probably my first Lego vid. I think I called this one the first one, but actually I think I did
Mm-hmm.
a Lego Advent calendar. I can't commit to doing it every day,
Mm.
but I did actually do one of them last year and just kind of cut all of them together
Mm-hmm.
into one long video. And
Oh,
not many people watched it, so, so it didn't really inspire me to do the second one.
isn't it
But
always the case that some videos that you think will get a lot of views, nobody watches, and the ones that you think nobody will watch, everybody watches?
that does tend to be the case. Although I really wasn't expecting that one to get a lot of views because this
Oh,
is a Transformer channel, not a Lego channel.
mm-hmm.
Oops, I wasn't supposed to do that.
You plan on doing
So
any
so not.
mods to this Prime? Yeah, I know there's. Danny sent one out, a link with a bunch of different mods.
I haven't seen any, or I. Well, let me correct that statement. I did see. In fact, I think it was in our chat earlier uh,
Mm-hmm.
that there was one. I didn't get a chance to look at it,
Oh yeah, that's the
but
one that Danny posted. I checked it out. I was like, oh, pretty cool.
yeah, I'll look at it, and if it's not too difficult and I have the pieces and everything, I might do it.
I'm
Is
really
it
want to try do something for the knees. Really want to see if I can figure out.
right? Yeah, I agree. Okay, so here we go. Now it's going to start looking more like Optimus Prime. Okay, so I know I realized that these pieces here are the arms.
Ah, nice.
You can see those are the arms. And just like I thought, these hinge pieces here are for the windows, and that's what we just built, including a rearview mirror. So,
Very cool.
boom. It's starting to look like Optimus.
Yep, yep. And it looks like it has a little matrix chamber there.
Yep. Yep. That's what that is. Try to build a Lego version of Unicron in planet mode or robot mode.
That sounds like a Lego architect line.
yeah, I would do that as long as it's like one of those mini scales. You see like the miniature, like the Star Wars ones. You've got the normal
Yeah.
size Millennium Falcon or whatever, or then you got the little tiny one, which is not much bigger than a minifig. I'd build that Unicron if he was about that size. Building a Unicron like the one behind me. Oh, he's not on the camera view. Building, you guys know, you've seen it. Building that guy.
The HasLab one.
First of all, that would be super expensive. Although, I mean, they've done it before. I mean, there's like an $800 Millennium Falcon that AT-AT out there is about that much. I think there's a Star Destroyer. That's that price too. So they're known for doing some big super detailed. So I wouldn't put it past them. But I mean, it was like pulling teeth to get Hasbro to make one. They're not going to farm that out to Lego too.
Yeah. It's, but man, Lego collectors. I mean, the real hardcore. I mean, Legos ain't cheap.
No, they are not. No, I'm starting to have the same problem with Legos as I'm having with Transformers on both fronts. Spending too much on them and not having enough space for
them. Yeah, space. Well, you've been in Hawaii, so space is an issue. I'm gonna have to. I'm actually gonna get rid of some of my MPs that I don't really care for, or kind of like, or either they're bought on impulse or something. because
Yeah.
space is an issue.
Yeah. Okay, so there's bag one. Bag one gets you to here.
Nice. Bag one of what? 20, 30? No.
10.
10.
Bag one of
That
10.
that is not that bad. I mean, you're 40 minutes in, and it's not like you're 40 minutes straight because concentrating. I mean, if you weren't live streaming it, you'd probably be done in probably half the time. I bet.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do that going into it. I knew it would take me longer being on the stream.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw somebody say I thought it was kind of funny that Lazy Eyebrows building his at the same time. Yeah, I did. I did see that right before this. I saw him go live. I'm like, you copycat.
He got his whole family to join in.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has it a little bit easier because he has somebody to read him the comments while he's building.
Right. That's cheating. Yeah, I see Evangelist when he does his builds. He's got the same thing. He's usually got somebody there reading the comments for him. He hasn't done many videos lately though.
You need an assistant. No.
Yeah, indeed. All right, so where are we? This one.
Concentrating. I'm actually eating my lunch right now, to be honest.
That's allowed.
It's like almost 2:00 here in Hawaii. Getting hungry. Had some meetings. Finally finished it off. Then like, okay, see, Hoist is on, and
yeah,
take a break.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Cool. I appreciate you swinging by, giving me somebody to talk to. I mean,
no.
I'm sorry. It feels like I might be ignoring some of the folks in the chat, but I mean, I am kind of focused on this too. So I'm probably ignoring you guys.
If I see something interesting on the chat, I'll let you know. But
right.
I'm not your assistant.
Understood.
PB Chu said, and I only woke up. I don't know what time zone you are, man, but hopefully you only woke up and it's just morning still.
Yeah. PB Chu usually one of our moderators in Discord, and he's usually keeping everybody in line overnight.
Is he in the same time zone as in the mainland as he is?
I think he's overseas. I don't really know, and you don't have to tell us, PB Chu. That's fine.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Well, let me tell you about PB Chu, and especially since we're on the topic of building, this person goes in Minecraft. I think it's even the mobile version of Minecraft, and builds models of the Transformers in Minecraft.
Yeah, on mobile, that's not easy on mobile.
Yeah, no, I share them during my stream every week, right at the end of the news section. So I mean, if you go back and look at some of them, or swing over by Discord, share them all in there. It's amazing. Especially, I can't remember which one it was, but it built Metroplex.
Oh man, I tried to build Metroplex in Minecraft many years ago, and once you get something off, and it's no longer aligned, I gave up. I was like, oh. I didn't align it up correctly. It's all off. Really,
that's it.
Very awesome work if you're able to do that, man.
Yeah, I would give up too. I'm always blown away at the creations, how detailed and I almost said lifelike that they are.
He says he's on the other side of the planet. Is all you need to know. Cool.
Oh, the other side.
All my relatives are on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, I could tell from our conversations that it was that kind of a situation.
Minecraft is a game of teaching patience. Very true. My kids still love it, so they're happy with it. To be honest, the amount of hours they put in Minecraft and the amount of money I paid for that game, it's paid itself more than what I paid for it.
So it's a great value, huh?
Oh yeah, I think it was like $25.
Yeah, I haven't played the first minute. It's just too many things to do when you're an adult.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things to do when you're adult. Like building Optimus Prime in Legos.
That
Priorities, man.
exactly. You gotta have priorities.
I'm no good at the game. So like in our chat, yeah, everybody's talking about these video games. I am no good at those games. I'm horrible.
Oh no, I always if I play any game something like that or whatever, I try to start it on normal mode, but I usually end up transitioning to easy mode,
Easy,
and I
yeah.
don't even feel bad. You know, this is you only played it in easy mode. I don't care. I had fun. I would rather put it on easy mode and complete it and have a good time than struggle and get mad and throw controllers on hard mode.
Oh,
You
definitely,
know,
definitely. And you pay like $50, $60 for a game. If you're stuck, you're not getting your money's worth.
right?
It's
That's
the
probably why I like
multiplayer that
the.
I can't do. Like I get
No,
killed
I've
so
never been a
so
fan of the
quick.
multiplayer. So um, what am I thinking of? It's escaping me. Like Fortnite and stuff like that. No
Hmm.
interest. Yeah, it's
My
just
my daughter plays not. She used to do a lot of Fortnite, but now it's Valorant. But
yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
even get
I
how
can.
they're able to build and shoot at the same time.
It's you and me both. I mean, I
Like I
get the
played.
appeal, yeah,
Mhm.
for some people, but it's just not my thing.
I tried one game and I'm like, wow, I'm trying to shoot, and this guy is shooting back at me and building a wall at the same time. How did he do that? It's crazy. I don't know, kids. Maybe
Huh.
I got to go back to the 8-bit games.
Yeah, it's, it's almost like you need a couple extra fingers on your hand.
I don't know how they do it. There, but yeah, as long as they have fun, I guess.
That's
Smarty
what it's
Dog
all
says
about.
Fortnite shouldn't exist.
Fortnite shouldn't exist.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know if it's still around. I mean, some of you guys probably know, but you know, right around the time the Fortnite came out, there was what PUBG
oh yeah,
was
PUBG.
a similar type of thing.
Yep.
And I made the joke one time, you know, if they ever combined the two, uh, let me count. Hang on. Yeah, so if they ever combined the two, Fortnite and PUBG, they could call it Pub Night.
Pub Night. There you go.
You know, that now that's a game I think a lot of people could get behind.
I'm so slow that I'm actually enjoy the turn-based games more.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
time to think.
You know, I'm not even really big into like the whole freemium kind of games, like
Hmm.
Transformers Earth Wars is. It's that is like the exception to my rule, really.
Mm.
The fact that I've been playing that for so long, because you know it's as we all know, it's kind of a money sink where you're trying to collect all the stuff. And but you know it's Transformers, so it got me into it. Plus, you know, was getting started on YouTube. I had like just barely over 100 subscribers. I started
Hmm.
doing Earth Wars videos, and they took off. And it's you know as they say, you know, if something's working for you, double down on it.
Oh yeah,
And I've
definitely,
been doubling down for about 6 years now.
definitely, man.
There we go. Look, we got a head, we got a neck, or we got a neck. We don't have a head yet, but we got his shoulders.
And
There
I miss the days where you could buy a game and that was it. That's all you did. And when you popped it in the console, it didn't need to update for a few hours. It's like you took it from the store,
and if it
popped
was
it in, and played it.
and if it was buggy, you just lived with the bugs.
Yep. And you dealt with it. I mean, that's the it's the cards you've been dealt with, and you it was it was buggy for you. It was buggy for everybody. So it's an
Yep.
equal playing field.
Yeah, you're starting to sound like an old man over here. Back in my day,
I know. I'm getting to that
get off my
point of
lawn.
there. Tell my kids back in my day. But man, And at least we get to play the same toys. Lego's been around forever.
Oh yeah, I remember playing with Legos, ever since I was a kid.
But you know the what this generation has though. They have way more parts. Like if we wanted a cool looking
Oh
jet,
yeah.
we couldn't make it. It was a jagged. It looked like a Minecraft jet, right?
Yeah.
Because that was the parts you had. And I was like, wow, they even have ratchets. They have all like if you wanted to make a hinge, I mean there was that one hinge part I remember. Now there's so many options for hinges.
Did something wrong. Brick separator to the rescue.
Oh yeah, and when we were kids, what was your brick separator?
Your
mouth
teeth.
and teeth.
Yep.
Somebody
Well, how do
probably
I get
choked
this
on it,
one
and Lego's like, okay, we don't want to get sued. Let's just include this. Oh
Supposed to
man,
do that with these open.
yeah, those brick separators make things so easy, right?
Yeah.
Super VH says he still uses his teeth.
Still uses teeth.
Oh, remember when you play with Legos and then you grab parts and you would see the teeth marks, right? And you know what
Yep.
happened as
Yeah.
a kid, right? It's like, oh, it's
Oh,
teeth
yeah.
marks, of course.
Yep. I sometimes remember. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember those teeth, Mark. All right. So there you go.
Trying to
So
get
I
that.
had those all the way closed when I put these quarter pieces on. I locked them in, so you actually needed to put those pieces, angled pieces, on when it's open, and then they close at it like an angle.
And that's coming along very nicely, man.
Yep.
I just opened the box to mine. I really need to do more.
Yeah. You just open the box.
Yeah, I looked at the catalog, at the instructions. Maybe I'll try build it this weekend or something.
Yeah. It's so fun.
Gonna see. Prime and Duncan says, "Be right back. Gonna see if I can eat some." Yeah, that's a good reason. He wants to go see if he can eat some fried chicken. If there was fried chicken outside, I'd leave this right now.
Yeah. It sounds good.
Take that opportunity, man.
Razor Quake, good to see you. Got nothing of your creations to share tonight. He's another one of our
Minecraft guy too.
not a Minecraft. What was it, like Forza Horizon? He does the designs of the cars to look like the various Autobots and Decepticons.
Nice.
It's pretty impressive too. So now he's got lights. Oh man, this is so Optimus Prime already.
Yeah, it's taking shape.
Oh, so it looks like we're done with that for a little bit. Getting into not sure what that's going to be. Looks like part of maybe the part of the arm. Nah.
Gen 1 Red Alert says he's gonna get this Prime Sunday. Are you gonna go to the Lego store? Because man, my Lego store had it, but I'm glad I ordered it online because it was sold out before the end of the day. So they must have had like 2 or 3, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mine online from the Lego shop. I try to get stuff either from Target because I have the red card and I get 5% off, or I get it from the Lego store. Because
But this was only
yeah,
Lego store. Was it also released in Target?
I didn't see this in Target. No, I got this from the LegoShop.com or Lego.com, I guess now.
Yeah.
Because I'm in their VIP program, so anything I buy from there, I get points.
Hey, in nowadays you gotta take advantage of any points type of programs.
Yeah.
See,
It's the same if you get stuff from the Lego store, and there's one near me over by Disney. That's where I learned about it because I think it was when I bought Voltron. They said, "Hey, you want to do the VIP program?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." One of the things that I know I'll definitely be getting more of.
cool.
They always
So
try to sell me at a shoe store. They say, "Hey, do you want to sign up for your our rewards program? You get free coupons every month." It's like I don't buy that many shoes, dude.
So for Legos, you mainly do Star Wars Legos? As is that what you mainly collect on the Lego side?
Mostly, or
Hmm.
Star Wars or like space related. Like I've got a couple of space shuttle sets. I actually while I was waiting to build this, I was jonesing to build some Lego, so I built the it's the rocket center. It's like the new SLS rocket.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a pretty fun build. It's got like the whole gantry, the launch pad, plus the new rocket. It's got a little telescope thing, a launch control center.
Cool.
So, and I've got the I mentioned the Saturn V rocket set. I've got that. I haven't built it yet, and I also got that really super detailed shuttle. I think it's Atlantis set. I haven't built
Wow.
that yet.
So
Yeah,
you have a backlog.
I definitely have a backlog. That is for sure.
It's a common thing in these hobbies, right? Like Legos, Gundam. Everybody has a backlog of
Oh,
like you just
I've got a backlog of those Flame Toys model kits too.
oh yeah, I started on the Windblade. I really got to finish that model.
Yeah, she's still in the box.
I just did the head. The head looks really nice on that model.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it is 2 p.m. in Hawaii. It's still working hours, and I got a client meeting to
Yeah, well,
go
no,
to.
that's fine. I appreciate you hanging out for as long as you did, man.
Hey, no problem, man. It's a lot of fun. I'm hopefully I'll have some time tomorrow. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll clean my desk and join you.
All right, you're on.
Hey, later.
Later.
Bye.
Lego build of the Enterprise of Star Trek. I don't think they've done one of those. Um, that would be pretty neat. Let's see. The Nano Gauntlet. I'm not sure about that. I built the Infinity Gauntlet. I had that that nice model of the Infinity Gauntlet. Like I showed you the guys Thor's hammer. I've got the Infinity Gauntlet over there too. Plus, I also built the Mandalorian and Boba Fett's helmets and that little Grogu. That's kind of that really super detailed Grogu model. So I've built some of those. Oh, sorry. Doing that off camera. Now these are cool pieces. These little rods with the little cap on the end. Anytime I see something, one of those pieces come into play, it's usually for a really cool purpose. I think this looks like it's going to be like a waist piece or something. All right. Yeah, I figured out what this is. This is like his little crotch area. But we're not done building it just yet. These go like that. And that. And this sits here like this. little spinny piece going there. That's the base, I suppose. And that goes on. Pretty sure that's supposed to snap in. There you go. So now that's like a little swivel. And that goes there. Almost done with this bag. Sometimes hard to tell what the pieces are when it's a dark piece. Particularly like a dark blue. Like the black pieces, they'll put the lines in white so you can tell what it is, but the dark blue, they don't the lines are still black, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But I figured it out. So we got this. And up there. And that, like that. Right. Okay. Dude, Smarty Dog, I have no idea what you're even talking about, man. And that goes like that. Well, speaking of doing like extra stuff with like your Legos, I saw somebody out there used the pieces from this set and made like the alligator con. Yeah, I think it was called City of Steel, where Optimus Prime got ripped apart, and the Constructicons, they first mounted his arm as a cannon on the tower, and then they used the rest of the parts to be like a mechanical alligator. So that was kind of funny. It's just the way this piece, the way this section is coming together. It kind of almost had like an alligator look to me. So it kind of made me reminded me of that. And this goes right there. Boom. There you go. And now you take this. And you put it through this hole. That way? Yeah. Boom. There you go. Getting there. We're getting there. Saw Lego Optimus at Walmart 3 days ago, but was $100 short. You saw him at Walmart? Man, my Walmart never gets good stuff. Bag 3. It's one of the cool things about Legos. You always end up getting little extra parts, because these tiny little things, it's very easy to lose them. So that's why they always give you a little extra one. And these little pieces, if you're not careful with them, they could easily break. These are the little connector pieces. I think I'm going to do just this. This bag is going to be the last one. So we're going to do 1 through 3 tonight, 4, 5, and 6 tomorrow, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10 Wednesday. Because going back to the beginning of the instructions again, for anybody who didn't see it, they've already kind of split it out like that. So we're doing this 1 through 3. And then tomorrow we're going to do 4, 5, and 6, which is pretty much just the lower legs. And then Wednesday will be the pièce de résistance, where we finish up the rest of the arm, the head, and all the accessories. It's just I knew this was going to be a long time, and I didn't want to spend like 6 hours sitting here doing the stream. And now that I'm doing it, I think that's a good plan, because reaching out to the camera, I mean, I suppose I could bring the camera a little closer to me, but that'd be a little hard to do. But reaching out, my back is hurting a little bit, my elbows are hurting from resting on the desk, and it's legit, ergonomics is not very good. So if I were to do this again, I'll redo my studio. And we're also using a couple of these tires, so we'll go ahead and get those out here so they're on camera. Gee, I wonder what we do with these. Oh, these are cool pieces. Never seen these before. Kind of got a rotation, like it's a swivel there, plus a hinge there. Those are new pieces that I've never seen before. I mean, they may not be new to Legos, but oh, look at this chunky ball joint. Cool. All right, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little tiny blue one. And one of these. And a couple more of them. The Swivel Man. No, that's another channel who's got far more subscribers than me. All right, we're getting there. Getting there. Saw someone give Optimus knees and then he could barely stand. That's probably why it's not part of this original actual build. With all of the other articulation and everything they did, they probably tried to give him knees, but then ran into that problem. So that's very likely why out of the box he doesn't have bendable knees. But like I said, you do use the ball joint to attach to the knees, because this is going to go at the bottom of the upper leg and it's going to attach into the bottom of the leg. So he does have a ball joint there. So I'm pretty sure you can rotate the bottom leg, just not bend it. I'm not too concerned with that, because he's going to be just standing on my shelf. I don't know which shelf. So I don't really need the knee to bend. But I'll look at some of the mods that Larkin was mentioning and see what it takes to get it done. So there's the ball joint. We're actually putting it in place. I like the custom IDW slingshot. Yeah, I worked very hard on that video. I'm glad that you appreciate that. They didn't have shorts at the time, but that probably would have made for a pretty good short. All right. Heard that custom Lego Transformers tend to suffer from stability without compromising articulation. Yeah, I believe it. You know, because they're the ball joints aren't really meant for that type of thing. I suppose. It's kind of like you remember those construct bots from a bunch of years ago. I actually still have a bunch. I was trying to sell them on eBay. I only managed to sell like two, and everything else just sat there. Um, but those were basically they're kind of like Bionicle. So they've got ball joints. They put some little rubberization on it, and so it holds up pretty well. But if you ever try to build like go custom and try to build a combiner size with those, it absolutely does not hold up. And these just don't even have any rubber. It's very, excuse me, very slick plastic. And I don't think there's a ball socket in here. That's going to be in one of the next bags. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to hold very well. What they would probably need to do is, I don't know if you've seen like the Star Wars. I've noticed it on the Bad Batch ship. It's kind of like the Imperial shuttles, where it's got the wings that go down kind of almost like a triangle, and then they fold up to land. They've got really cool parts in those that go together. They're very similar in style to these parts, where it's kind of round, but they go together and they're almost ratcheted. Very very similar to the way this waist is ratcheted. This is kind of a soft ratchet, so it's not super strong. But those on those Star Wars wings, they actually are pretty strong. That piece, they're pretty large too, but that would probably make for a good wing. Something like that, Um, let's reorient myself. Okay, down here. There we go. Remember, like making a Lego Optimus Maximus. Don't have it anymore as you disassemble it. See, sometimes you got to take apart your Lego models. Oh, we've got our first sticker. And pretty sure it's this one. Yes, it is. Lego stickers always annoy me because, I mean, they stick well, but I can never quite get it, especially on pieces like this, because I can never get it centered right. I think I've got it right, but you got to leave a little bit of a gap, and sometimes I leave too much, and it's not quite straight, or that's good enough. It's a little too far this way, but it's close enough for government work, as they say. And that one goes there. Oh my goodness. Look at all these pieces. That's looking good. Oh, I missed a piece. I missed a step. Luckily, it's not too late. Boom. I was all excited about the sticker. I forgot to put that piece in. All right, so now we've got tire. as you might expect. Tire goes on here. Tire goes on here. And the hubcap. Oh, nice. I've seen these pieces before. Oftentimes they're just plain on both sides, but see, they actually got a nice little silver print on there to make it a hubcap. Very cool. It spins. Oh, now we get to use this piece. And this goes together. That's a nice strong ratchet. And they tell you click. And all the different ways, all the different languages. Click, 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 cat, clixis. And I can't read the kanji, whatever language that is. I can't even tell. I'm not well versed in Asian languages like that. So, all right. So anyway, so this goes, and this. Oh, this is another cool piece. It goes on here like this. I have a feeling these are probably common pieces in if you do a lot of the Technic. All right, so then you take this, and that piece is out. This one goes in, and it goes into these two holes right there. Boom. There we go. So now we've got articulations where you can bring the legs up, you can bring them out. See, I can totally see why people are upset about the knees not bending, because I mean, if you're given this kind of good articulation at the hips and then the knees just only spin, that's I can see that being upsetting. Tetris. Keep talking about Tetris. Well, Tetris isn't that different than Legos, right? So you got to try to put the bricks in order, right? Or it's kind of like bricks. Okay, so here we go, and they're saying do it with this part facing forward, not that part. Okay. So we get this, and so there he is. He's sitting down. Now he's standing up. Oh, he's going to be a big one. Look at this. He's going to be a big one. Oh, you could tell that from the pictures, right? I was looking at that camera, the overhead that camera, but that's not pointed at me. This one is. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's getting to be about time to quit. I'm getting loopy. Prime and Duncan says, Ni hao is hello in Chinese. That's your daily lesson for today. I don't even know if I said it properly. If the way I said it was offensive, I apologize. It was not my intent. Red Alert says, hey, they tell you to put the knee sticker upside down. Luckily, you can just pop the plate off and reverse it. Oh, yeah, that is upside down, isn't it? Yeah, the longer part really should go. Should go to the from the above. That's the way they show it on the box package too. I'll go with the way the instructions do it for now. I will. Not that I don't believe you, because I mean I know you know your stuff, but I just it's not in my head right now. I'm going to verify with one of my Optimus figures. Oh, but now I'm just looking here. I don't know if you can see on the label. That's got the sticker the way that you're saying to do it, with the larger portion to the top. Yeah, the instructions have it. Even the box here on the back has it that way. Even on the front. So yeah, if you didn't spot that little spot the difference on the nameplate, or just know your Optimus, you wouldn't even notice. I mean, I didn't notice. Apparently, I don't know my Optimus. Boom, switched. Larkin's back saying, "Follow the instructions." I've just deviated. It is now a custom Optimus because I switched that sticker around. I do easy customs. Although, I have to tell you, this guy was not easy. He was not easy, but oh man, he was fun, and I love him. I really ought to do a review of that guy. I should. I keep saying I need to do more reviews, and I just never seem to find the time to do it. I'm trying to. Introducing upside down sticker Lego Optimus Prime. Oh, PB2 knows me so well. I knew you'd go bring up Shattered Glass Thundercracker. Hey, I'm proud of that. Yeah, that was the first time I went and did a fully painted a Transformer of my own design. I did 2 custom classes at TFCon, but I was just following instructions. Yeah, it's the Shattered Glass Thundercracker was my own idea and my own paint choices, and that was all me. I mean, I used references for sure, but I wasn't just painting by numbers. I will forever be proud of that thing. Razor Quakes. I would make customs, but I'm horrible at painting. Just gotta practice at it, man. I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself very good. I mean, it took trying to get these parts done. I had to go back over at a couple times. Even these, the parts in here, it was tricky, and you had just kind of had you learn as you go. And I mean, I'm seeing now where I didn't quite get all the colors on the legs there, and you're not going to do a perfect job. And his chest was particularly difficult, trying to get the paint in on the cockpit. That was particularly difficult. I had to go back and forth between the red and the green, and the purple and the green. It was very, very challenging. But you just do the best you can. As long as you like it, you win. All right, where was I? Okay. I do have quite a few extra figures that I've gotten over the years. Like, remember, like the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters? One year they were having like 2 packs at Target for like $10, and then after Christmas they were like 50% off. So I got like I got, I got so many of those. I was like, hey, they're cheap. They're good ones to customize and practice painting on. But I've never done it. And the first one I did was this Thundercracker, which is one I wanted to do well. So I spent the time to do it. Yeah, I just took the time and struggled through it, and managed to get it done. And I learned a lot through the process. Just posted a pic to back up the Discord. Yeah, I'll have to check that later. I've got Discord off right now because Discord's been causing problems with the streams. Yeah, it's been caused. You know, I realize it looks like we're having a little bit. It's still looking kind of blurry, I guess. But Discord was always causing like a bad connection. It was like taking too much resources on my computer or something. So I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, everyone else makes it look easy, but let me tell you, it's because they practiced and they learned tricks. All right, so I'm not going to miss this piece again this time. That goes here. This one goes here. And we sticker it up. And we will sticker it properly this time. Again, close enough for government work. We're in the home stretch, folks. This piece is supposed to go somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, I think I missed a step. That one goes there. Goes right here. Luckily, I can just take that whole plate off. Boom. I knew that was too big of a piece to have extras. And that shouldn't have a gap either. What did I miss here? Yep. One of these over here. There we go. That looks better. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. And then we do the wheel again. Lego Miss Prime. Yeah. Indeed. So we put the wheel there. Hubcap goes here. Boom. And now we go and build this contraption again. Oh, that's right. It's outside. Click. And then this one goes there. And that goes here. And voila! We have reached the end of bag 3. So there is bags 1, 2, and 3. We've got Optimus. He's got his chest compartment opens. He's got a rotating waist. He's got legs that go all the way forward, all the way back, and you can totally split it off of your Lego piece. Oh, the Lego piece came done. They can also, I guess I didn't click that in enough. They can go out. No, that's about as close in. It can't do that. So they just it's not a super solid connection there, but you know. So he's got that. He's got wheels. And then for transforming, I imagine that you just put, you know, take the legs back like that and bring this around. And so there's the first part of him as a truck. And he's got this cool little piece. You know, that's where his head goes, and it rotates like that. So that is clearly how you transform and hide the head. That is cool. He's really coming together. I'm excited to finish him, but I'm tired, and we've done what we set out to do. We've accomplished bags 1, 2, and 3. Razorquake says, I miss Creo. I've got a lot of the Creo. So, all right. So, here's a closer look at him. Looking good. It's looking like Optimus. And I don't know if you noticed, but you can open it up, and there's totally a spot for the Matrix in there. And there's his attachments for the arms, and they do give you can rotate them. You know, and there's actually, now that I think about it, there's actually bricks in here that kind of have the holes, and when you push those in, it kind of pushes in and locks it so that his arms stay there. But it's on a hinge, so for the transformation, I guess that's how you can move his arms or rotate his arms around to the back. Very cool. Very cool. Very clever. All right, so I think that's going to do it. I'll watch back the replay, and if it's as blurry as you guys are saying and as blurry as what it looks like I'm seeing over there, then I'm going to say this is probably not working out very well, and I'll reassess and see how we do it. So tomorrow might be back to normal, where we don't have friends showing up or being able to put the comments on or something. I'll figure something out, but I do definitely going to be back tomorrow for bags 4, 5, and 6, and I plan to go ahead and schedule up the stream. Well, I was going to do it right after, but I got to figure out. So it might not be scheduled until tomorrow, but I'm planning to do it again about 7 p.m. Eastern, about the same time as we did it tonight. To go and pick back up, because I think that's a good time. It's not something I think I can do every night, but it's definitely working for this. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Stay tuned. Part 2 coming tomorrow, where we do bags 4, 5, and 6, and then we'll finish it up on Wednesday, and then we're right back into talking about Earth Wars on Thursday. So we got a busy week. You're gonna be seeing me a lot if you decide to watch the streams, and I hope to see you a lot. And that's going to do it. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.